This is the first extraterrestrial life form discovered by humans from Mars. Under the meticulous cultivation of biologist John, this strange creature actually developed 2 tentacles. Watching the alien creature dance gracefully before them, the scientists were thrilled. They quickly transmitted this news back to Earth, and connected with an elementary school, teaching the children about outer space through live interaction, and naming the Martian creature Calvin. During the following cultivation process, the scientists were amazed to find that after being injected with glucose nutrient solution, Calvin's growth rate was astonishing, and every single cell of his could independently perform all cellular functions, meaning each cell had its own muscle, as well as brain and eyes, and it was very smart, changing its posture to please John. Faced with such a peculiar creature, John gradually became deeply engrossed in the research, but on the 30th day, the lab sounded an alarm. The reason was a loose screw in the experimental chamber, causing a sudden change in the lab's simulated atmospheric structure, thus causing Calvin to enter a dormant state. John blamed himself for this. He cared so much about Calvin, because he was born with muscle atrophy in his legs. John hoped to find a cure in Calvin, so he had to reawaken Calvin. But no one knew that all this was Calvin's plan. Suddenly awakened Calvin wrapped around John's hand, and displayed an incredibly terrifying strength, even breaking hard tools. Seeing this, John tried to pull his hand out of the experiment chamber, but Calvin stuck tightly to the incubator. No matter how hard John tried, he couldn't break free. The extraterrestrial creature had indeed planned this in advance. The teammates outside could only plead for no problems. John tried to use an electric shock baton to lure Calvin to let go, but Calvin was not at all interested. The next second Calvin exerted force again, and John's fingers couldn't withstand such a huge force. Intense pain caused John's brain to lack oxygen, almost passed out. Seeing this, the teammates wanted to rush in to save him, but the captain said there might be an infection inside, and didn't dare let them risk entering the lab. While everyone was arguing, Calvin suddenly let go of John, but his hand was already severely injured. Just when everyone thought it was safe, Calvin in the incubator began its next move.